Good morning, guys. Good morning, good afternoon. We'll get started in a few minutes. Just send out the link now, so we'll wait some more people to join, then we'll get started. Shot was a nice play though. I gave it in the Discord and I gave it to you guys on Twitter. Like $5, 505 or something. It's currently up a little bit, which is nice. Easy setup on this. This is a very simple setup, and I don't know, pretty straightforward in my eyes. It's a runner from yesterday. It's in a bullish pattern. It's up. It was up like 7%. So all things in line for me to get in this trade, and that's why I got in around 5. I think I got a little later, 5.12. But yeah, it looks great. Looks very nice. SPRC is a larger time frame. It's got huge resistance here. Look, rejection. Until it gets above that, like 885, maybe that'll be good entries. But at the moment, it looks alright. Right now, it's no reason to be getting in there. It's right by resistance. It's pulling back. No sign of reversal. Nothing. What's up, Tyrone? What's up, Michael? What's up? What else? Okay, let's see. ANGH. I like this one. Ran yesterday 96%, 100%, which is obviously a very good sign. Stocks always need a pullback, and you can guess what's happened today. We have 12% down, right? So we can identify that there's an area of support here, 254. We can identify that's in a downtrend. We do not enter now. Why? Because there's no sign of reversal. Ideally, you want it above this. I'm just going to mark this $3. This is a big psychological level for now, so that's kind of what you have on this ANGH, but I do like this setup a lot. CDIO, volume's not really there for me to be getting in this trade, so I'll keep it on my watch list, but I'm not going to be getting into it anytime soon until it starts to get some volume. So it's still in the downtrend. It's pretty much just holding this area of support. We can see that this was previous resistance, became support yesterday. Pretty much throughout the day, after it ran back up, pretty much like lunchtime, I think it was. You can see that it pushed up, and now it's holding this area of support, which is good to see. We have ABVC as well. This one looks good on a larger time frame. I'm not really a fan of these wicks too much, but I still do like the setup. It is in a bullish pennant, so it's doing what you expect price to do, right? So it's doing this for now, right? A lot of bullish momentum. We're expecting this to break and push to the upside. This did run yesterday, but then it kind of just held this area of support, which we can see now is that it's literally been respecting yesterday's support. So this black area here, this is simply just intraday. So you can see the intraday low was 172, and then the area support is 175. Today we're above that by what you can see there, 3%. So we're expecting this to hold and push and break to the upside on this. SPRC, I just mentioned this one. No reason to be getting in this yet. Well, for me anyway. I'm not really interested in it until we get above 885, or it gives me an opportunity further down. Shop, this is probably your best setup right now. I personally never, people ask me this every single day, and I just want to make it clear to everyone, right? I do not enter, well, people in Discord know, I do not enter on breakouts. I do not trade breakouts. I never have traded breakouts. I just don't trade well with them. That's why I just avoid it. I trade within the chart pattern, or I trade pullbacks. That's simply what I do. Grom, not really interested in this at the moment. We'll just keep it here. 135 is the high, and then you have room to 160 on this. Let me just change this color to blue. So this is what you have on Grom at the moment. So we can see that it is possibly setting up for a falling wedge. So you can keep an eye on this one, but at the moment it's nothing worth getting into. There's not enough volume for me to be getting in, but there's your Grom chart. I can post this on Twitter for you guys. Keep an eye on this one for reversal. So keep an eye on this for reversal. So there's your Grom chart. So there you can see that it's in a bullish pennant, which is obviously what you want. It's trying to break, oh sorry, a falling wedge as you expect it to break above. WHLR, no reason to be entering this, right? Look what's happening. We're in a steady downtrend, no sign of reversal, no reason for entries. PXMD, this is actually setting up right now as we speak. We are setting up for a falling wedge. You guys can see this every single day I post this on my Twitter, right? Pretty much I would say 90% of my charts are all falling wedges because this is the most successful setup that I like to take. I use a lot of confluences with mine, so not just this. I would not get in a trade just because of this, but there's confluences that I use that help me get my entry to where I want. So here's your PXMD setup. This is setting up for a nice chart as well. So PXMD setting up. This looks like a great chart. So keep this on watch. What else is there? So I'll go through these two and then I'll answer your tickers. HSCS, this one needs to get, these are just your next levels you have for this. These are 0.265, 0.29, and then 0.2350. AGIL, I know a lot of people are watching this one. It did break out of it, but this is your area of resistance right here. This 0.164, so that's safe entries above there. Just put this as support. I'm not going to be trading this at all, you guys. For those who are new, I don't trade sub $1 plays, so I just keep it on my watch list for people in the Discord because I know most of them do, so I just chart it for them. But other than that, I don't really get into these plays. Well, I never do. OBLG. Good morning, good morning. OBLG, very low volume. So it broke out of the falling wedge yesterday. This was pre-market where we had the chart. It broke out of the falling wedge. Regardless of that, there's not really enough volume for me to be getting into this. This is not my kind of chart at all. All I would do is simply just mark the high. If it breaks that, you expect it to continue to push the upside. That's all I can really say about that. It's difficult to chart low volume trades. You have to use a larger time frame to identify what's going on. CIVO. Sign. So this one's another low volume. This is a no bueno. I'm not even gonna go through this. I'm pretty sure you can see why this is not a good chart. I wouldn't even blink an eye at this thing. Look at it, all the way from $22. It's come all the way down. It might be at a 52-week low or whatever, but for me, there's no reason for me to be getting in this. It's very, 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 very low. No sign of reversal, nothing. So I would completely avoid that at all costs. Unless you know there's something happening with trials or something, then fair play. But looking at on that time frame doesn't look good. PXMD looks alright. This is what I have on this. Yeah, market is very dry today. I mean, if it was my choice, guys, I wouldn't be trading for the rest of the week. Today's going to be very slow. It's the last day, pretty much the last full day. Thursday's closed. Well, tomorrow's closed due to Thanksgiving, and then tomorrow market closes at 1:30 Eastern time. So I don't even know if I'll trade Friday. Probably not, to be honest. There's no real reason. I'll be trading for like an hour or so and then be done. But the market's going to be very, very slow. It's going to be a painful one, to be honest with you. So today is probably the last day of the week that is the best opportunities, in my opinion. HNRA, I would avoid this. Doesn't look great. Look at this chart. Yeah, no. Not really a fan of this, to be honest with you. Can't really chart much on it either. You needed to, I mean, yeah, I don't know. You needed to reclaim at least $2. Or just at least push to the upside. I just went over HSCS. So HSCS, this is in a falling wedge pattern. What's forming it hasn't formed it yet, but you should expect it to break above. You have these are your next levels. This does not mean these are targets. It doesn't mean it's going to hit that and then that and then that. These are just the next resistance levels. So that means that it has a possibility of breaking that and pushing up. If it gets above this, then you have this level. It gets above this, you have that level. So this does not mean buy the stock and it's going to hit this target, and this target, just to clarify everything for everyone, because I know some people who are new to stocks or just trying to understand it, or my charts in general. Go onto my Twitter, look to my pinned tweet, and you can identify what these colors mean so it gives you an easy indication. ANGH, this one's looking good. It's slowly starting to push to the upside now, so we hold in that area of support, we're pushing to the upside. So we can wait and see what this one does. What else is there? Let's have a look. Is anything else moving? Oh, L-Fly. Let me look at L-Fly. L-Fly, no, nothing on this. This is a weed play. Kind of just going through the watch list and seeing all the top gainers on Weeble and just seeing what's moving. So we can clearly see on this one, it's simply just obviously running. This is up 47%. Mostly, guys, I'll be real with you. Today, this market isn't good. Like I said, it is a short week because we have market close tomorrow and Friday, short day. So don't expect much. Don't expect your setups to work much. I've been trading literally with 50% size this whole week. So meaning if I normally trade with $1,000, I'll go in with 500. Just because I don't expect setups to work as well. But my trading's been good this week, so I'm not really too worried. But just ultra conservative, that's all. Yeah, here's ESGL. This is a possible falling wedge on the 5 minute. So if you look at the top gainers on investing or Weeble, wherever you look for them, you'll identify that most of them, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 7 out of the 10 in the top gainers are all sub $1 plays. So for my style of trading, that's not a good thing because I don't take these setups, but there's always setups. I literally just have all the, on the left-hand side, I just have all the all my watch list and what other plays I see that used to run before. And if they start moving, I keep an eye on them. But this is what you have for ESGL. So this is sub $1 play for those who do like trading these plays. But yeah, it's in a falling wedge. So here's your chart on ESGL. I'll put this on Twitter as well for you guys. Here's your ESGL setup. So ESGL, falling wedge setup. So that's pretty clear there. So this one is just, this chart pattern is just very easy for me to see. I use it pretty much every day. Or I use it every single day because it's the most consistent for me and it works best. So that's the reason why I use it. If you guys can like up the stream, and then also if you can subscribe if you haven't, I would really, really appreciate it. It goes a long way. And also I'm going to be here for like another 10 minutes or so. Post in some tickers so I can go over some charts with you guys, or if you have any questions about the Discord that we have, what we do in the Discord, or just trading questions in general, I don't mind answering them. So yeah, feel free. I'm here to answer some questions. ANGH, I really like this setup. Yeah, ANGH. So you can see here with this ANGH, look here, this was a falling wedge before, right? So look, this is a pretty clear setup here, right here. So that's a falling wedge. You can see that this broke out of this, right? And now it's pushing to the upside on that. So that was the breakout there. So entering anywhere within this wedge would have been a nice entry, to be honest. Cydio, this one's okay. It's not a falling wedge, but it looks pretty good. I like it. AGL delisting on Friday. I have no idea, to be honest. I mean, it's 14 cents. I wouldn't be surprised. I personally don't really look into stocks too much. I mean, in regards to news or anything, even if I find out that there's a cured cancer or something, because good news is bad news in the stock market. If you know you've been trading for a while, then you'll understand. But if you're just going to buy stock based off news, then it probably won't work out best for you. I just trade the stocks that have news simply because they're the ones that have the most volume and traded best in my setups. So what else is moving? So we have, yeah, I want to look at the shot. I'm going to look at shot. So the shot's looking great. So this is probably the best setup. I'm expecting, I wouldn't be surprised if it gets to 750 today. So we can see here we're short. Obviously we have the next level of resistance is this here. Why is it this level? Because that's been resistance and here. So we can see that's 585. So we can just mark 585 as a resistance level. We can mark this level here as a high, 650. 650, and then you have all the way up to 750. So yeah, you have a lot of room to the upside. I mean, this, I wouldn't be surprised if this goes all the way today. That does not mean buy the stock, just to clarify, because I know people just jump in because I've talked about stock. UPH, I don't know anything about the stock, but I can tell you that it's down 19% yesterday and 14% yesterday. This chart is a no-go for my kind of setup. It's completely bearish, downtrend, no reason to be entering this at all. You need to get at least to 115, so you'll be waiting a while for that unless there's news coming. Bets, nothing's really going on with this, to be honest. Very bearish, right? I think I've gone over this stock this whole week. Doesn't look great at all. There's a downtrend, right? It's literally on an area of support here, but there's no sign of an uptrend, no sign of reversal, no sign of anything really pushing for a bullish price action. So for me, I would stay away. Is there anything over $1 that's actually moving? Because I mean, short's definitely the best setup. I don't know if anyone is in that. I got in a little earlier today, like around 5 something, 507 I think, 509. Sidio's ABVC. So I really like this ABVC because we can see since the 16th, so what was that? Literally what, Monday or whatever day it was? Or not Monday, Friday or something. But anyway, whatever day this was, we can see since this it was at 120, right? We've noticed that it's literally just respecting this trend line all the time. That means whenever it comes to this trend line, right, you expect it to respect it until it breaks below. Then obviously that's when the trend line does break. But if you're looking at it like this, right, there's your basically your continuation. So if this doesn't break out of this, then it's probably going to keep pushing up, or it's going to break out and then keep doing this, right, respecting until it pushes up or it goes down, right? So at the moment, this is very bullish. I'm expecting price to break out of this and push to the upside. Hopefully get to 222 today. That's a big push. What is that? Well, not really, to be honest. I mean, you just need to run 20% today, which is very likely on these plays. So yeah, I would definitely keep ABVC on watch. SPRC, I know a lot of you are watching this, right? Until this trend line breaks, this is a riskier entries in my opinion. Trend line break is riskier entries. Safe entries are above 885, and then 951 is your next level after that. So this is what you have on SPRC. So you can see again and again and again and again, every single chart I pretty much post has a falling wedge. That just identifies that the chart does look good. So SPRC looks great. So this looks like a good chart simply because it's done what you expected any runner to do, to run up, pull back, and now hopefully settle around here, find an area of support, probably around this level. See, maybe around 750. If it holds that level, then you can expect it to do this. You can expect price to come down, push up, break up, like that, right? So that's what you expect to happen. So we'll see if it does pull back this level, but at the moment it is in a falling wedge and it is bullish. SGD doesn't look too great at the moment, but I'm just going to keep this on watch. It ran 33% yesterday. That's the only reason why I have this on watch. So we have Invo. This one was very disappointing yesterday. I think it ran up later in the day. Yeah. So we can see here knifed it open for the first hour, and then obviously after that it was pretty solid. So you can see that after it pretty much knifed, it pushed all the way back up, but it is in this bullish pennant, so we are expecting price to push to the upside. We do have a lot of room. We have all the room to 250. Let me just move that up. So 250, but we still do have a long way. So we need 183, 190 safer entries, and then $2 break would be a better entry in my opinion if it does get there. CNTB, I'm not really a fan of this, to be honest. I've just simply marked the high, which is this 156, because price action isn't really looking great on this. So I'm probably just going to remove this one. I know it's up 8%, but just going to take this off my watch list. You can see I have a lot, but probably towards open, like 5 minutes into open, you'll notice that I'll probably have 2 or 3 plays, to be honest, and then just focus on that. So Grom's trying to break out. Wheeler, what's happening? Wheeler is trying to find this area of support, which is good. Former run as well, and down 23% yesterday, damn. But it's trying to find this area of support now. Hopefully it does push to the upside on that. PXMD, this one is, I'm expecting a breakout on this. It's simply in a falling wedge, pretty much an easy setup. It's found an area of support here as well. 9.3, so there's your area of support, falling wedge. Looks like it should break out. HSCS, this one hasn't broken out yet. It's still just pretty weak on that. AGIL, it's okay. 0.164 is where you want it to break above. Really, this ran this week, didn't it? I think it did, from what I remember. Really doesn't look great. Volume's pretty much died off on this. Downtrend, we can just go a little bit through here. Yeah, just downtrend at the moment, so no reason to be entering this right now. Risky entries above 0.95, but then I'd personally just wait at least for $1. If it gets to $1, then I'll be interested. But at the moment, yeah, I'm not really interested in it, to be honest with you. Let me see what else is moving. I'll be here for a couple more minutes, guys, and I'm going to head into Discord. I've got to do some live trading today. Also, if you do want to join the Discord, I will send you the link now. Give me 1 sec. We have, the link is right here in the bio. So here's a link if you want to join the Discord. This is where I give all my charts, setups, live trading, live seminars, all those kind of things, alerts. Basically all my day trades in that as well. So if you want to join, feel free. Shot looks great, wow. So here's your next level at 585 on that. EasyGeo. Very low volume on this. Charts not looking too great. So we can see it's bearish action at the moment. We could say maybe a possible bullish pennant, but it's pretty much on the support level. So, I mean, if you enter now, your stop loss would have to be 3-5%, whatever you have your stop loss at below this. So that's your levels here. Well, not your levels, but this is what you have on EasyGeo. So you can see that every time it's come to this level, it's pushed up. So you do expect it to push up and then hopefully break to the upside on that. CTMB, I'm not really interested in this one at all. Hi Amir, good morning, good morning, good morning. Glad you're enjoying the charts. Yeah, ANGH looks really good. I think this would be my #1 setup at the, well, shot would be obviously, but ANGH, but there's nothing really running into open. So the market is going to be very slow today for those who just joined. The market is going to be very slow today simply because market is closed tomorrow. Friday is a half day, close at 1:30 Eastern time. So whatever you guys decide to do, don't try and force trades. That's what most people probably do today because the market will be slow. Lots of sub $1 plays. I'm not really interested in them. So if my setups aren't there, I will not trade at all. But yeah, that's kind of what I have. I'll go through my watch list and then I've got to head into Discord. So shot is a clear one. It's broken out of this wedge or pennant. Expect this to push to the upside. It ran 11% yesterday, but it ran all the way to 750. We have room all the way up to that level. ANGH, I like this, although it's in a downtrend, it's holding this area of support. CDO, this is still holding an area of support as well. I like this. Expecting this to hopefully break above this trend line. ABVC, this looks good on larger time frame. As I mentioned with this, simply because we're doing exactly what we expect with price action, it should break above. SPRC, this one is looking good. pretty much breaking out now, as I said and mentioned, like 5 minutes ago. So if anyone did grab that, well done. So like 780 levels, up a couple 3-4%. SGD, this isn't looking too great right now, but we just have to wait and see what happens to open, because it did run 33%. Invo, this one hasn't got much volume, but it ran 8% yesterday, trying to see if we can get above 190. If we can get above that, then I'll be happy. 19% at shot. It was risky not to sell 10% baby PXT. Yeah, that's good. Just make sure you're having your stop losses on your trades. Like, it's all good and well, plays are running 50-60%, but if you're getting that one trade and you're down, just make sure you have a stop loss that is reasonable. Do not hold the stock for down 20%, because that's where your risk management goes out the window. Wheeler, this one's looking alright actually. I don't mind this. This looks pretty good. It's trying to find an area of support now, heading into open. Hopefully it's curling up for those who like to trade these sub $1 plays. So Wheeler is a possible mover into open. So there's your Wheeler move setup. Couple more plays I'll go through, and then I'm gonna head into the Discord. AGIL, this one's looking alright. I'm just gonna remove this falling wedge since it has already broken out of this. It's not valid anymore. We can actually just edit this line even longer here. Get more touches in. There we go. So yeah, this is pretty much the same chart as Wheeler. If we look at Wheeler, right, it's pretty much the same thing. HSCS, this one's looking good as well. PXMD, it's okay. I really like this setup though, because it's holding an area of support. Falling wedge should push to the upside on this. So yeah, expecting a breakout on this play. So PXMD. On this one. All right, so I'm gonna head into the Discord, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to message me on Twitter. That's where I'm most active. I have posted the Discord link if you guys want to join. In January, we are closing probably all spots and making a very limited Discord, because we don't want hundreds of people in there. So yeah, if you want to join before the end of the month as well, we might have a sale in Christmas. I'm not too sure yet, but yeah, if you want to join, feel free to join, because once we have the spots are closed. So yeah, yeah, any questions, just message me on Twitter and I will get back to you guys then. Thanks guys, have a great day.